and you're going through some swinging doors, and somebody's behind you, you don't let the door swing back and hit the person coming forward. What you do is you pause, you hold the door until the person comes through. That's just basic manners. If you're taking a girl on a date, you don't park your car out in front of her house and blow the horn and expect her to come out and jump in your car. You go up to the house, talk to the person, the parents that are there. Then you open the door for the young lady. The house, you open the door to your car, you open the door to the theater, to the party, wherever you're going. That's what we just call basic manners. Now let me just toss this in for free. You young ladies, stop hanging out with these Negroes who won't open no doors for you. Now, he should do a whole lot more than that, but it don't take no rocket science to open no doors. That's just basic manners. That shows that he's willing to lend a helping hand. If he can't open a physical door, that ought to be a spiritual sign for you. That he cannot open a vocational door, he cannot open a financial door, he cannot open a spiritual door, and he sure can't open a destiny door. Basic manner, a gentleman. He opens doors, lends a helping hand. Now, the greatest example of a gentleman, of course, is Jesus Christ himself. The book of Revelations says that he can open doors that no man can close. Jesus is in the door opening business, y'all. Now, he wants you to educate yourself. Not just in formal institutions, but in the school of hard knocks. For he says to study, show yourself approved unto God. He wants you to work hard. Because he says, whatever you do, do it with all your might as unto the Lord. But after you study to prepare yourself, and after you work hard in your realm, you really don't have to compromise your morals. You really don't have to bow and scrape. You really don't have to deny your integrity, because as long as Jesus is in your life, you've got somebody who knows how to open some doors. He can open doors that no man can close. The same verse has a chilling counterpart, because it says that he has the key of David. He can open doors that no man can close. But it says also that he can close doors that no man can open. But don't get scared. Because if God lets the door close, it's just a sacred setup for a holy hookup. In my first pastorate, I received a call one morning around 3:30 in the morning from one of the dedicated disciples of the church, and she mentioned that her daughter, who was a young adult, who was full-term and expecting a child, that the physicians had said that the child had perished in her womb. So I told her, "Where are you? I'll come to your side. I'll be right there." She said, no, Pastor, stay right there. The doctors have said that it's healthy for her to give birth to the child. So they have induced labor, but after the child is born, I'll call you so that you can come, so that you can counsel, so you can pray with us. Sure enough, she called later that day. I went there, I prayed with them. We cried together. We went through scripture together. I found a local mortician who was so wonderful and generous that he gave free homegoing services for stillborn children. And we set up the service. And let me tell you something. A few days later, one of the saddest moments in my ministry was to stand at a gravesite with a mother, her daughter, and the boyfriend over a tiny casket as they closed a chapter, a painful chapter in that young lady's life. I asked God a lot of questions about that. I didn't understand how God could let such a dedicated family experience such a loss in their lives. God moved me to a new location. I was pastoring in another city. But 10 years later, I went back and I preached a revival in that same church. One night while I was preaching, that young lady came forward and was talking to me after my message. She had on a long trench coat. While we were talking, the trench coat moved. And from behind the trench coat came out this beautiful big-eyed boy, about 4 years old. I said, "Who's that?" She said, "Reverend, this is my son." I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "What's his name?" She said, "Isaiah." I said, "Say what?" She said, "Isaiah." I said, "That reminds me of another Isaiah, who said, they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." Dear child of God, just because God has allowed one door to close in your life, don't give up. God's got another door that's bigger, that's better. He's going to open for you. Don't get upset because you didn't get what was behind door number one. Don't give up because you didn't get what was behind door number two. God's going to blow your mind at what's behind door number three. He's the master of opening doors. Reverend, can I tell you another helping hand story? We were talking about Charles Booth. Charles Booth came to my church one time, preached a revival for me in D.C. Charles Booth, awesome man of God, tremendous preacher. I have the utmost respect for him. And I said, "Dr. Booth, what do you want to do while you're in town?" And he said, "Well, do you know about Blackie's?" I said, "What's Blackie's?" He said, "It's a steakhouse on 10th Street." I said, "Doc, you want to go to Blackie's?" I said, "I will take you to Blackie's." Now Blackie's is a very expensive, upscale restaurant. One plate can cost $70 or more. But I said, "Doc, don't worry about it. This is my time. I'm going to take care of you in my time." So Dr. Booth preached